Hey folks, Phil Gallagher here for round 5 of our event. Looks like we are playing against EW Landon, who is potentially on Reanimator, although we'll see. Nope! More Delver! We're going to see if we can 5-0 versus Delver. There's an argument to just Wasteland here. But even if my opponent plays Renin 6, I still have like Stoneforge Mystic as a good follow-up play, and then Tomek for a little bit later once I draw a white source. Tarmogoyf is totally fine. I think I'm going to try to constrain my opponent's mana here by playing a Thalia and a Wasteland. If my opponent misses a land drop, I'm pretty likely to just double Wasteland them off of both of these next turn. I'm going to snag a Batter Skull with this, and then try to take my opponent off of red, both for Lightning Bolt reasons and for Renin 6 reasons. Ponder is potentially looking for Fetch Land or Lightning Bolt. Ooh. Well, we have a game plan here. I don't know if Eric's playing Stifle, but it's like very clear that this Batter Skull is coming. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in now. So another Tarmogoyf. Another Tarmogoyf. Not bad. This is great. See if my opponent has Daze or Force here. Nope. True Name is a nuisance. The thing is, though, that the True Name can't really attack. Do I want to Wasteland my opponent? My Wasteland is safe. No, I think I just want to put in my Jete. It's like I can put the Jite on Tomek and actually like connect in, gain some life, maybe move the Batter Skull to Tomek as well. Go Gadget Tomic. So I am gaining as much as my opponent can do each turn with double True Name attack. And unless Eric is playing Magmatic Sinkhole or something, there's probably just no way to get this off the table. Alright, well, we take down this one. So I'm on the draw. I'm going to want either 6 or 7 of these cards. I definitely don't want this. I definitely don't want this. And then I need to figure out how I want to approach it. So earlier when I was on the draw, I think I ended up shaving a Vial and 3 Thalias or something like that when my opponent was playing like a very... That's what we did against the Noble Hierarch version. I might only want to play 6 of the 7 here. "20 creatures is kind of my sweet spot that I don't really want to fall below. So why don't we try running this? This one's going to have to be a mulligan. This is a pretty medium hand. I think I have to keep it, but I don't expect to win the game. I think I'm going to keep all my mana and junk my sword. The easiest way for me to lose versus Delver is just not be able to like deploy or do things with my cards. Feels like I'm going to get Delvered. Well, that's useful. Unfortunately, drawn my opponent into a better card. Well, I have mana stability. That's the good news. Bad news is kind of everything else going on about this game. My life total is under pressure, and I've mostly drawn lands after I kept a 4-lander. I still think the lands are better than the equipment. Let's be clear about that. I don't think I can afford to take the next hit for 3 here from both creatures, so I'm going to go ahead and cast this into Daze. Yep. The situations where I saw myself winning the game involved me resolving that spell this turn. So now I'm taking 6 down to 10. And I'm just not in a good spot. Alright, what worlds do I win? If I get Stoneforge this turn and then get Batterskull, that is not fast enough. If I get Stoneforge this turn and then play Jitte and my opponent has like literally nothing, maybe we can do something. Let's get this port wastelanded. But again, something as simple as a lightning bolt undoes this as a life game plan, or my opponent just holding back the True Name Nemesis as well. So not super hopeful about this. So this is a post-combat Ponder, which probably means that my opponent has everything sort of like figured out and done already. So I assume either the Stoneforge or the Jitte is just eating it here. So I'm going to need to try to equip Stoneforge or Jitte will get destroyed. Then I need to play out Serra Avenger, have Serra Avenger live. I'll be at 1 and can maybe take over the game if it's the Stoneforge that dies. What is this? Okay, return to nature. So if my opponent has like a snare or something for this, I am just dead to board. Yep. So be it. So now when I'm on the play, I probably want my other 2 Thalias back in, so let's adjust a little bit. So let's put those in. Let's pull the Recruiter out. And probably the Sanctum Prelate out. Our hand is phenomenal. Like I could build a better hand if I handpicked the cards, but otherwise, this is great. Oh man. So my opponent didn't level up a second time, which means that they may have a counterspell, so I need to be aware of that. I expect this to be countered. My opponent left up Misty last turn. Alright, so now it has protections from instants and is a 4/4. Do I just want to hold back this turn? Like, would I block with Thalia? I don't think I would block with Thalia. It just opens up the Thalia to being removed via Lightning Bolt. Giver very noticeably being worse than Mom in this scenario. See if my opponent has like that Return to Nature card again, or whatever it's called. Yep, they do. This may be the point where I just have to hold this back. Force my opponent to put 8 mana into this Hex Drinker. Yeah, we are not getting anywhere like this. We're just going to lose to a single Hex Drinker. Yep. So now I need to rip Council's Judgment. No need to like Swords to Plowshares my own Thalia or anything like that. Nope, just died to Hex Drinker. I guess I could have like Swords to Plowshare it on turn 1, but I definitely thought it was better to play my Giver of Runes. Eric played that one really well by not giving me an opening to Swords to Plowshare it. GG, well played. So now we're just 4-1 versus Delver. No, we're gonna have some fun on the way out. We're gonna wasteland ourselves. Gonna cast a Thalia. And keep that Thalia. Swords to Plowshare our own Thalia. That'll show him. Alright, see you next round.